Happy Cinco de Mayo day. I apologize if my voice goes in and out. I'm just getting over a cold. But in this video, we're going to play some pairing up puzzle games, Cinco de Mayo style. We're going to talk about how Cinco de Mayo is celebrated in different parts of our nation. We're going to play a true and false game, as well as a matching game. So grab your family and friends, eat some great authentic Mexican food, piñata, but have your own fiesta. But I hope you enjoy this video and have a fun Cinco de Mayo. For our first game, we're going to play a true and false matching game. So you'll see a question on the next screen, and then the answer that follows it. So good luck, and let's see how well you know some fun facts about Cinco de Mayo holiday. Cinco de Mayo is a Mexican federal holiday. The answer was false. However, the state of Pueblo hosts a battle reenactment parade and fireworks on Cinco de Mayo. True or false? May 5th became a holiday after a battle over debt. That is true. After the Mexican-American War and the Mexican Reform War, the Mexican government was almost bankrupt. In 1801, the Mexican president issued a 2-year moratorium on payment of foreign debt. Mexico's largest creditors, Spain, England, and France, sent ships to the port to demand payment. Mexico negotiated with England and Spain, and their ships went home. However, Napoleon III, who was the French emperor, decided to leverage the opportunity and try to increase French power over the New World. He failed when the Mexican army, a lot smaller than his army, defeated, and the French waved the white flag at Pueblo, a mere 70 miles from Mexico City. President Franklin D. Roosevelt enacted the Nice Border Policy to improve American relationships with Latin American countries, which promoted Cinco de Mayo in the U.S. The answer is false. Everything in that statement is true except the name of the policy. In 1933, he enacted the Good Neighbor Policy, not the Nice Border Policy. Here's the next true or false. The tamale is the official dish of Cinco de Mayo. If you answered false, you are correct. The dish of Cinco de Mayo is actually mole poblano. I hope I'm saying that correct. But the mole is a rich tasting sauce made from chocolate, chili pepper, and spices. Green, red, and white are the colors on the Mexico's flag. Did you say true? If so, you are correct. The green stands for hope and independence. White signifies purity and religion, and red symbolizes Spain and union. Here's our last true and false that you have to match up. Ballet folklorico is a traditional music heard from mariachi bands. The answer was false. Ballet folklorico is a traditional Mexican folk dance that dates to the 1810 War of Independence and is characterized by colorful traditional clothing and mariachi music. In this next game, we're going to pair up the location to how that area celebrates Cinco de Mayo. So you'll see a picture and you're going to have to decipher or choose what place celebrates Cinco de Mayo in that way. By the way, how do you celebrate Cinco de Mayo? Do you get a piñata? Do you make Mexican food or grab authentic Mexican food from a restaurant? Do you go and listen to mariachi music or Mexican music or watch Mexican dancers? How do you celebrate Cinco de Mayo? These are the 4 places that we're going to highlight and how they celebrate Cinco de Mayo. First one is Cayman Islands. Second location is Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. Third, Chandler, Arizona, Denver, Colorado, and Los Angeles, California. Which of these locations do you think celebrates Cinco de Mayo by skydiving? Was it the Cayman Islands, Canada, Chandler, Arizona, Los Angeles, or Denver, Colorado? If you said Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, you are correct. Every year, the Canadians jump from a plane to celebrate Cinco de Mayo in their annual skydiving boogie. Okay, which of the locations celebrate Cinco de Mayo by having a air guitar competition? Was it Chandler, Arizona, the Cayman Islands, Los Angeles, or Denver, Colorado? This competition is held every year on May 5th in a local Hard Rock Cafe in the Cayman Islands. Did you guess the Cayman Islands? Isn't that an interesting way to celebrate Cinco de Mayo? Here's the next picture. Out of the locations left, which are Denver, Colorado, Los Angeles, California, and Chandler, Arizona, which one holds the largest Cinco de Mayo celebration? If you guessed Los Angeles, California, you are correct. More than 600,000 people attend the festival Broadway and celebrate with Mexican food and music. The 2 places we have left are Chandler, Arizona and Denver, Colorado. Which place holds Chihuahua races on Cinco de Mayo? If you guessed Chandler, Arizona, you are correct. At the end of the races, they crown a king and queen Chihuahua. The last one, of course, is Denver, Colorado. For Cinco de Mayo, they have festivals that specialize in all types of Mexican music that last for 2 whole days. In our last puzzle, we have to match up a word to a word. They could be describing words. They could be just words that relate to each other. So let's see how well you do at matching up these Cinco de Mayo words. Good luck. So here is the 18 words that has to do with Cinco de Mayo. And then we have to match these blue words with these red words. So the first word, the words are in blue are friend, the word 5 in Spanish, country with 31 states, Mexican hat, bravery, banner, broken up parties, military encroachment, banquet, Cinco de Mayo party, self-respect, military group, triumph, military man, custom, traditional outfits, Mexican state, and strolling Mexican musician. So let's go. Friend. So let's go look at these words in red and what word has to do with friend or another way of saying friend. Yes, amigo is the word friend in Spanish. Okay, so this second one is 5 in Spanish. How do you say 5 in Spanish? Does anyone know? I'll help you out. Let's count, starting at 1. 1 is uno. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Look at the list in red and see if you can identify the word 5 in Spanish. If you knew it or you could guess, it's K. Cinco is 5 in Spanish. Okay, country with 31 states. Well, that can't be the United States because we have a lot more states in the United States, but we are talking about Cinco de Mayo, which has something to do with what other country? Mexico. So which letter is Mexico? M. Yes, Mexico has 31 states. Okay, number 4, a Mexican hat. What are those big, large hats, kind of straw hats that you see wearing? Yes, it's sombrero. Have any of you ever worn a sombrero before? Okay. We're going to do something. We're going to skip down to the very bottom. Strolling Mexican musician. Okay, so look at the list in red, and what is a musician that kind of maybe walks around, doesn't stay in one place because it's a strolling Mexican musician? Yes, they are fun to listen to. They're a mariachi band. A Mexican state. Which one of these is a Mexican state? If you said Pueblo, you are correct. Okay, traditional outfits. Traditional outfits that are worn. Yes, they are costumes, right? Okay, number 15. What's another way of saying custom? Custom. Yes, it's something that's done over and over again. So it's a tradition. It's a tradition. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually kind of check these off a little bit, the ones that we've used. just so that it's easier to identify. Okay, so all the ones that don't have check marks are the ones that are free for choosing. So a military man. So in the military, they are a what? A soldier, that's right. We'll make a check there. Triumph. When someone is triumphant, they are what? They've earned what? Yes, they've been victorious or victories. Okay, so a military man is a soldier, but if you have a group of soldiers, you have a what? What letter? H, yes. It's an army. Okay. Self-respect. When someone has self-respect, they have what? Courage? That may be an attribute, but what other word might work better? Pride, that's right. They take pride in themselves, that's right. Okay. When we get celebrate Cinco de Mayo, we don't have a party, we have a what? It's actually the word party in the Spanish language. Did you see at the very bottom? Fiesta. The Cinco de Mayo fiesta. A banquet. What is a banquet? Or what is often served at a banquet? Food, yeah. And if there's lots of food, it's a what? It's a feast, that's right. So right at the top here. Okay, just a handful more. We'll do number 5, bravery. How else can we say someone is brave? They might have what? Look at the ones that don't have check marks. Yes, courage. Banner. Which one of these words we have? So what we have left is flag, piñata, invasion. Out of those 3, which one describes a banner? Yes, a flag. Okay. Okay, so we have military couchment and a broken at parties. The last 2 are piñata and invasion. So what is that thing called that we hit and we try to break open at parties? And it's filled with candy? Is it an invasion? No, it's a piñata, that's right. And so the last one, military encroachment, is an invasion. I hope you enjoyed these puzzles all about Cinco de Mayo and you learned a few new facts about the holiday. I hope you are able to have your own fiesta and celebrating Cinco de Mayo Day with family and friends. Thank you for joining, and we'll see you next time.